getting used to it. Today, just getting my steps in. A 4-minute walk and then a 1-minute jog. So I'm going to be working on just getting those steps in, trying to keep my heart rate low. Treadmill's kind of boring, but running as a skill is important to me, and I gotta get the work in. So cardio is my most important thing. Yeah, I don't know if that angle's a little bit better. Still not super comfortable getting in front of the camera, but every day is getting a little bit easier, and I think cardio is hard for everybody though. It's like keeping your heart rate at a certain place for me is always challenging. It's not as fun as playing a sport, but I'm sure when you're in a competition or you're doing a team sport or just practicing for a tournament, your heart rate's probably a lot higher when you're training. So two more minutes. I am feeling pretty good today. Been training a lot, back in the gym, lifting weights, really trying to improve my mobility and working on getting better conditioning for running, swimming. I really am farther away from a goal, but I am interested to see how the progress is next year. I was thinking about in August, I had trouble walking for 10 minutes. So now that I'm kind of able to walk and run a little bit, I'm going to see how the progress goes for the whole year. This is workout day number 25. But we're probably closer to 8 months post-surgery. Like it's March 24th. Surgery was August 13th. It took me like 3 months. I didn't know that was the start time for the run.
Lap 1, 4 minutes.
I don't know if I got the timing on that right. Oh, shit, that's what I was supposed to. Got it a little bit mixed up.
Lap 2, 1 minute.
So I kind of messed it up a little bit there. Timing was off. The next round, 4 minutes walking, 1 minute jogging. I'm gonna try to do a little bit better this time. Rough start. Heart rate's probably a little bit off. Well, I guess the good news is there's lots of room for improvement. One of the goals I have for next year is to be able to run 5 kilometers without walking. And I think just even a victory to be able to run at a slow pace for 5 kilometers, considering it's a starting point. I should be able to do a few test runs and have a score. If I'm running slow, I can have a score to beat every time I run. So maybe like running at 75% or 65%, and then having a 5 kilometer or 3 mile run. Maybe the time's going to be 45 minutes, you know? Then the next time I might get 42 minutes. The next time 36 minutes, and so on. Working down to a good 5K. I would like to be able to do what I did in college, which is about a 6-minute mile pace for 5 kilometers. I remember one of the times I got my 5K in like 19 minutes, but that was like when I weighed 150 pounds and I was pretty like training all the time. Now I have to lose probably about 50 pounds, and on top of that try to is this a run?
Lap 3, 4 minutes.
All right, I gotta run. Have a good pace. Work on my breathing, keeping the chest up. Breathe. No problem, good pace. Breathe.
Lap 4, 1 minute.
Putting that effort in. Putting in good effort today. So you gotta start, sort of gotta start somewhere. And this morning I weighed in at 209.5. So the scale is kind of moving in the right direction. My goal weight for the next 6 months is going to be from 205 or 208 where I am now, and try to get down to 180 or 185, closer to 84 or 85 kilos. And then I'll progress from there. But I'm going to try my best to keep my nutrition in check for the next 12 weeks. Just to have something to work for. I'm trying to look at losing about 2 pounds a week or a little less. The thing I want to try to my best to do is keep my diet consistent. So like, I'm always going to be eating roughly the same amount of calories every day. Trying my best to get a daily workout in. Just getting those steps in is huge. You know, I need something to train for. And one of the things now is to kind of keep myself healthy, and since I'm training for something, trying to get a goal and achieve that goal or beat that goal. For me, working on my left shoulder and my upper back for mobility, trying to get a little bit more range in external and internal rotation of the shoulder, maintain my ankle strength, train jiu-jitsu 2 to 4 times a week without having the guilt of missing. If you miss a class, you miss a class, but at least trying to get 2 classes in every single week no matter what, and then with the goal of getting 4 classes every week. In terms of strength training, I'm only going to be doing twice a week. The rest of the time I'll be focusing on steady state cardio, the skill of running, and some mobility, focusing on that weight loss journey. Ideally I would like to be like 165 again, but it's going to take a little bit of work. I'm going to be going in steps.
Lap 5, 5 minutes.
And that's it. So